So we're incredibly grateful to have you here tonight. A lot of you who are our Patron Circle members, we greatly appreciate you sticking with us through everything that has happened in the last 15 months, and we're very appreciative and glad we're able to offer you this opportunity. Anyway, so before we introduce Entourage Jazz, I want to invite up Andrew Rogers, who is the new director of the Albuquerque Museum Foundation, just in case anyone hasn't had a chance to meet him.
Thank you, Jessica. I only have about 35 minutes of comments, so we'll make this quick. No, I don't really have anything to say other than thank you so much, all of you, for your support and for, as Jessica said, for sticking with us. I'm really hijacking tonight's event. You're not here to see me speak. For those of you I haven't had a chance to talk with yet, definitely hope to connect with you, and I'll hope you enjoy the show. And thank you so much, Jessica, for putting all this together.
All right, and also before we get started, I'd like to, as usual, this evening is going to be aired as one of our third Thursdays for the month of July, and so I'd just like to thank our third Thursday sponsors because, you know, thanks to the Museum Foundation, the City of Albuquerque, and the Urban Enhancement Trust Fund, we're able to offer once a month free programming and have the whole, usually, hopefully, starting soon, we'll have the whole museum open for these evenings so that everybody can come in and enjoy. So I just always want to make sure to thank them because we are able to do it because of them. All right, and now, without further ado, I am going to hand the mic over to Emerson to get us started.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Do I love you? Oh my, do I, honey? Did I do? Do I want you? Oh my, do I, honey? Did I do? I'm glad that I'm the one who found you. That's why I'm always hanging around you. Do I love you? Oh my, do I, honey? Did I do? On trumpet. Maren Hatch on the bass. Do I love you? Oh my, do I? Do I want you? Oh my, do I? I'm glad that I'm the one who found you. That's why I'm always hanging around you. Do I love you? Oh my, do I? Honey, do I do? Thank you all so much. Thank you. It is great to be, it's great to, I was going to say it's great to be back at the museum. It's just great to be back. And oh my gosh, it's great to see all of you and your smiling faces. And friends of eJazz, friends of the museum, thank you so much for being in here, coming out. How about that COVID-19? We survived, we got through, and here we are together again. And every moment, every note is a blessing, right? Yeah. So this is part of the Thursday night virtual series at the museum, and we thought that we would have an audience of 10. And look at you, right? You made this happen. We're almost opening up here. So yes, thank you, Jessica, for having us. That was a tune called Deed I Do. A lot of eJazz people know that that's a pretty popular tune of ours. I especially like it. Well, I especially like it tonight because of these guys over here. Welcome me back, Mr. Paul Gonzales on trumpet. And I also love it because Johnny B gets like 3 drum solos right off the bat. This next tune was written by Mr. Brooks Bowman back in 1935 when he was a Princeton student, and he wrote this tune to enter a talent show, and little did he know it would become a famous jazz standard. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. East of the sun and west of the moon, we'll build a dream house of love, dear, close to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We'll live in a lovely way, dear, sharing our love in the pale moonlight, just you and I, forever and a day. Love will not die, we will keep it that way. Up among the stars we'll find a harmony of life to a lovely tune. East of the sun, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun and west of the moon. Thank you, Maren. thank you for east of the sun and west of the moon. We'll build a dream house of love, dear, close to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We'll live in a lovely way, dear, sharing our love in the pale moonlight, just you and I, forever and a day. Love will not die, we will keep it that way. Up among the stars we'll find a harmony of life to a lovely tune. East of the sun, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun and west of the moon. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. So, as several of you know, hello, welcome. That would be John Bartlit's sister. Let's embarrass her. As several of you know, we spent COVID making a few recordings thanks to you, thanks to your support. And this next tune is from the Moon album. We decided to call this album "Oh You Crazy Moon," and we even have a resident astronomer right there, back there. That's Trish, and she consulted with us on all of our moon stuff for the album. And when we do our Moon album release at the Outpost on October 16th, we hope you'll all join us for that. Put that on your calendars. Trish and I will have a little moon conversation during the show. She's going to test my moonology, I guess. See how much I know, how much I remembered. Right, Trish? But this is a tune arranged, all of these arranged by Roger Baker here. Let's give him a hand on that. Yeah. So this is a tune called How High the Moon, Roger's arrangement of How High the Moon. And in the second half, as it comes around, you're going to hear a little Charlie Parker theme going on. I'm sure a lot of people know, or some people know about Charlie Parker, right? And so what Roger did was a really cool thing. He superimposed Charlie Parker's tune of Ornithology on top of the melody of How High the Moon. How cool is that? Did you think about that like in your sleep, or what'd you do? You're not telling? You're not telling? No? Okay. He keeps all these secrets from us. Anyway, yeah, here we are. How High the Moon. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Somewhere there's music, how faint the tune. Somewhere there's heaven, how high the moon. There is no moon above when love is far away too. Till it comes true that you love me as I love you. Somewhere there's music, how near, how far. Somewhere there's heaven, it's where you are. The darkest night would shine if you would come to me soon. Until you will, how still my heart, how high the moon. Shoo-ba-doo-dee. Do-do-do-do-do-wah, shoo-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-wah. Do-do-do-do-do-wah, shoo-ba-doo-dee. Do-do-do-do-do-wah. Somewhere there's music, how faint the tune. Somewhere there's heaven, how high the moon. There is no moon above when love is far away too. Till it comes true that you love me as I love you. Somewhere there's music, how near, how far. Somewhere there's heaven, it's where you are. The darkest night would shine if you would come to me soon. Until you will, how still my heart. Until you will, how still my heart. Until you will, how still my heart. How high the moon. How high the moon. Thank you. Arranged by Roger. So it was a lot of fun during COVID to have, the time to do the recording, right, to not be rushed. But I actually ended up recording the vocals like 2 times over because I brought the first version home to my spouse, and she said, no, that's not good enough. You have to do them again. And I was like, well, all right, she's quality control. I got to do them again. So I did, and she liked them the second time. But it was great to have that kind of time during COVID. Just say, oh, yeah, I don't have to rush, right? There's no gigs out there yet, but now there are gigs. So that's great. Yeah, thank you. So this, yeah, these video people are like, what is going on? They're not used to me, clearly. Hi. This next tune is an instrumental called This I Dig of You, and you, and you, and you, and you, and all of you. This I dig of all of you. Oh, you guys.
All right, what key are you read? Okay. No, we should have a chart. Mine was under W for T for this. It ain't in there. Okay. Anything I need to know? Okay, all right, here we go. 1, 2, who needs a chart? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
He don't need no stinking chart. You don't need no stinking chart. He played that whole thing just, yeah.
The notes are all in his head.
Nice. Yeah, there's a reason why these guys have been nominated for Best Instrumental by the New Mexico Music Awards 2021. So we'll find out July 25th, I believe it is, whether they won for Old Devil Moon, the instrumental Old Devil Moon that'll be on the new album. So we'll hope for the best there. And yeah, they've won this award in the past. So hey, you know, it just could keep happening. We hope. Yeah. This next tune starts with Maren and John. One, two, rusted brandy in a diamond glass. Everything is made from dreams. Time is made from honey, slow and sweet. Only the fools know what it means. Temptation, temptation, temptation. Can't resist. Well, I know that he is made of smoke, but I've lost my way. He knows that I am broke, but I must pay. Temptation, temptation. Temptation, I can't resist. Dutch pink and Italian blue. He's there waiting for you. My will has disappeared. Now confusion is oh so clear. Temptation, temptation, temptation. I can't resist. Ooh. Temptation, 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 I can't resist. Thank you. Thank you. So I know many of you came in and you had a chance to look at some of the art, the Transcendentalist Painting Group. It originally started in Taos. So I think 1938, I think that's right. Is that right, Chucky? 1938. Thank you for keeping me honest that way. But yeah, beautiful. And just to be able to come in here and kind of roam around. And in a little bit, we're gonna not quite yet, but in a little bit, we're gonna take a 10-minute pause, and you can walk around and look at the art some more. And yeah, and just have a sweet little time here in the museum. Speaking of the museum, we have a big show coming up out there in the amphitheater. Yeah. August 7th, Saturday night, August 7th. Jazz Under the Stars, people. Jazz Under the Stars. I know some of you already have your tickets. And yeah, so we'll be a big band. We'll be in big band form. There'll be 13 of us out there. It's called It Was Just One of Those Things, Goldfinger. It was just one of those things. I don't know what happened. Just one of those things. And a bit of a Bond theme. Many people have said, "Are you going to sing Goldfinger, Emerson?" Ha ha, yeah, no. No. I'm not singing Goldfinger. You don't have to worry about that. Right. I'm not starting it right now, sir. John will sing it. We have a very special guest coming in to sing Goldfinger. I'm not going to tell you her name, but you're not going to want to miss her singing Goldfinger. That's for sure. Oh, yeah, you're not going to want to miss it. Nope. So, yeah, we've got that going on. You can get tickets at nmjw.org, New Mexico Jazz Workshop, or if you go to the Entourage Facebook page or entourageabq.com, you can get those tickets there. I'm happy to say they're going kind of fast. Whose phone is that? Is that yours? No. It's all right. It might be a gig. Could you answer it for us? It could be an upcoming gig for us. We'll take that. Right, they're ordering tickets right now. So yeah, August 7th, we hope to see you there. And check out the whole New Mexico Jazz Workshop, Jazz Under the Stars series. It's back for 4 weekends. They hope to extend it. But there's also Friday night salsa under the stars, right? Yeah. So you can go out there and you can learn how to salsa dance and have a great time. Check that out. And we so appreciate you supporting live music in New Mexico. So this next tune, speaking of supporting live music in New Mexico, Mayor Tim Keller and his staff, as soon as COVID hit, I got a phone call right away and said, Emerson, we want to keep musicians working during COVID. So you write a little proposal, you tell us what you want to do, and we're going to fund it. And you tell us how much you want for it. And they did. They did. Yeah. So what we did was we put together 4 virtual videos, and we had a really great time. With the exception of me and Roger, most of us we weren't in the same room. We weren't in the same room. And we even had our other trumpet player, J.Q. Whitcomb, play from his one-bedroom apartment in Manhattan. So he joined us on that video too. And we had a wonderful time. We did 4 tunes from that. This is one of them. In the second half of this song, it's customary that the singer rewrite the lyrics. So I had a stab at that. Some of you people know this story. Tired of me telling it, but I'm telling it anyway, because there's some people here who don't know this. So I wrote about Great Britain, because I love Great Britain, and I wrote all these lyrics, and people were like, we live in New Mexico. Just saying, Emerson. Like, I know you love the Queen and all that, but can we have some other lyrics? So Roger wrote the second half for me, did a much better job, and it's about New Mexico. And thank God he did that. And so, have a little close listen to these New Mexico lyrics, including VLA, Trish. VLA, yes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I like New York in June. How about you? I like a Gershwin tune. How about you? I love a fireside when a storm is due. I like potato chips, moonlight and motor trips. How about you? I'm mad about good books, can't get my fill. And Jackie Oaken's looks, they give me a thrill. Holding hands in the movie show when all the lights are low may not be new, but I like it. How about you? I love my Santa Fe. How about you? Carlsbad and VLA. How about you? I love my green and red when the skies are blue. Ski slopes and mountain bikes, campsites and scenic hikes. How about you? Chaco and sands of white, can't get my fill. Balloons rising out of sight still give me a thrill. Seeing Roswell and UFOs, peaks topped with winter snows. New Mexico true, and I love it. I dig it. I like it. How about you? Thank you. Thank you, Roger, for saving the song. So if you go and you watch that video on YouTube or whatever, yeah, Entourage Jazz, how about you? Then in the first half we did, well, I wanted to commission a child to do some artwork, you know, so like pull down the little white thing, and it had like, you know, New York skyline and all that, like a child would draw it, right? And so I told Roger I was going to do that, and he said, I want to draw it. I'm like, dude, you're not a child. He's like, no, I can draw like that. I'm like, oh, geez, okay. I was like, well, you give it a try and see if it's what I have in mind, and then if I like it, you'll get hired for it. So it was pretty good. It's good. And then so in New Mexico, he had, you know, so the little white thing came up and down, and then after that they had the New Mexico part, and he did pretty well on that too. Yeah, only a few little adjustments needed to be made. Like he had the wrong number of arms on the Zia. Like, dude, that's not gonna fly. That Mayor Keller would be like, he'd find that in a heartbeat. Like, no, we're not doing that. But so he made it all good. And so this next song is from that series as well. And the people that it's called "We've Got a World That Swings" back from 1963. And yeah, when we did this, I was walking my dog Finley through in our neighborhood, and I was like, I really want to swing during this video. Like, I want to sit on a swing and swing. And there I was walking in the neighborhood. And I'm like, that's it. There's the swing. So I didn't know the people, so I knocked on the door. Like, you don't do that anymore. And I knocked on the door. I'm like, hey, I'm not a weirdo. I just want to borrow your swing. And I invited them tonight, but they couldn't make it. But yeah, no. So check out that video. It's pretty fun. And there's a surprise at the end. It involves a world that is we'll just say it's a world that's a ball. I'm just going to leave it there, so you'll go check it out. Right. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up at dawn is sleepy and yawning, still a taste of wine. Then I remember you're mine, and I've got a world that's fine. What's before me? Routines that bore me. Punch the clock at 8. Then I remember you're mine, and I've got a world that's great. Atom bombs, fools in Washington and false alarms. Half the universe is up in arms. So I flip a little too until I'm holding you. What's the hassle? I'll buy the castle. We can live like kings. If we're together forever, I've got a world that you've got a world that we've got a world that swings. To take you on a wild, wonderful adventure, fly like a kite through space, no strings. I don't want to lose that bell that rings. I've got a world that swings. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow, got the string around my finger. Nothing's impossible, I have found. I've got a world that's great. Atom bombs, fools in Washington and false alarms. Half the universe is up in arms. So I flip a little too until I'm holding you. What's the hassle? We'll build the castle and we'll live like kings. If we're together forever, I've got a world that you've got a world that we've got a world that swings. Thank you. Arranged by Roger there. Ah, yes. So I've always said you haven't heard anything until you've heard Lee Taylor play Georgia. Yeah, Georgia. Too bad we're not doing it. No. Yeah. Oh, you should. I can't. I tell people all this time. I can't repeat half of what I hear back here. I'm trying not to. Enjoy. What'd I tell you? Lee Taylor. You are now alive, people. You've heard Lee Taylor play Georgia. We have one more tune before we take a 10-minute break. Yeah, I just skipped a tune. Tell them that so they don't play the wrong tune. He needs to breathe. He needs to breathe a moment. Yeah, so we got one more tune, and then we're going to take a little 10-minute break, and we'll be right back. And we play till 7:30. We're Entourage Jazz, and we're so grateful for your support, people. We could not and would not want to do this without you. We have the best fans on the planet, and many of you are right here in this room, and it means the world to us. So now we're going to do a tune about a famous street here, and this was I think this was the 4th video that we did, right, Roger? Yeah, it was the 4th video. And you can actually, I'm not going to give it away, but you can watch the video and go watch Roger out on the street in this video, playing an instrument that he's going to play in just a few minutes here, that he's just going to kind of pull out of his pocket and see what it is. Right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kids on Route 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles on the way. Get your kids on Route 66. Now you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City is mighty pretty. You see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, and don't forget Winona and Kingman and Barstow, San Bernardino. You get hip to my tip when you make your California trip. Get your kids on Route 66. Take it, Lee. Gonzales. St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City is okay pretty. You see Amarillo, everybody. Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, and don't forget Winona and Kingman and Barstow, San Bernardino. those kicks on Route 66. Thank you. We'll be right back. We're Entourage Jazz. Don't you dare go away now. So this is Roger's instrumental version of the classic Moon Dance. Moon Dance. How about that moon dance? Makes you look, yeah, she's going under the moon. Yeah. Speaking of the moon, here comes another one. You're going to get sick of these songs, but no, you're not. Yeah. Here, Roger's wonderful arrangement of, well, I'm not going to give it away. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon and let me sail among the stars. Let me know what's happening on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's see. I'm keeping track of the time here. I think I'd like to go to. Let's skip another Moon song. I think they're sick of them, right? I think they're sick of. You're not? You're not sick of Moon songs? How about a Gershwin tune? How about a Gershwin tune? It's wonderful. Written back in 1927 by the Gershwins. One, two, one, two, So wonderful, so marvelous that you should care for me. Softly nice, it's paradise. It's what I love to see. You made my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous. It's wonderful. It's marvelous that you should care for me. It's wonderful, and it's marvelous that you should care for me. Softly nice, and it's paradise. It's what I long to see. My dear, it's four-leaf clover time. From now on, my heart's working overtime. It's wonderful. It's marvelous that you should care for me. Thank you, Roger. It's wonderful, and it's marvelous that you should care for me. paradise. It's what I long to see. My dear, it's four-leaf clover time. From now on, my heart is working overtime. It's wonderful, and it's marvelous that you should care for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We will do two more songs before we say goodnight. And I want to thank the museum and Jessica and everyone here for having us and having all of you tonight. What a treat to get us back in the swing of things and to have you, all of our friends and fans, to join us. So thank you so much. Right now we're going to see what a little moonlight can do for you. You see, a little moonlight? You got some moonlight in your pocket? Arranged by Roger, written by Harry Woods, and ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do to you. You're in love, your heart's aflutter, and all day long you only stutter 'cause your poor tongue just will not utter the words I love you. Don't I love you? Ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Wait a while till the moonlight is peeping through. You'll get bold, you can't resist her, and all you'll say when you have kissed her is ooh, what a little moonlight can do. What a little moonlight can do. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do to you. You're in love, your heart's a flutter, and all day long you only stutter 'cause your poor tongue will not utter the words I love you. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Wait a while till the moonlight comes peeping through. You'll get bold, you can't resist her, and all you'll say when you have kissed her is ooh, what a little moonlight can do for you. Thank you. So we have one more tune. If you're an E-Jazz fan, you know we pretty much always end with this tune. I grew up in Louisiana. Sometimes I claim that, sometimes I don't. And but right now I do. And I have memories of being in New Orleans and kind of seeing these guys tap dancing on the street corners of the French Quarter, and eating some beignets and all that kind of stuff. So this is one of those tunes I think you'd hear there. Take it away, Johnny B. Turn to the right, and a little white light will lead you to my new heaven. You'll see a smiling face and a fireplace and a cozy room, and a little nest, that nest is where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and the baby makes three. So happy in my new heaven. When will the wheels come, and the evening's nigh now, we'll hurry to my I turn to the right, and a lot of white lines will lead you to mine. Take it, lead. And a fireplace and a cozy room, and a little nest, that nest is where the roses bloom. Just check E and D, and then the next three. So happy in my blue heaven. We're happy in my blue heaven. One more time, we're happy in my. Sing along now. Blue heaven. See you again sometime soon. Check us out at EntourageABQ.com. Thank you.